Good morning.
Good morning.
So a lot of times we get questions from members about referrals and how do I generate more referrals for myself out of the chapter. I don't seem to be getting as many referrals and I'm kind of struggling, and what's my communication problem, or why isn't this happening? So I wanted to talk through some of the things that referral science, for lack of a better way to say it, says will help you, right? Your job as a member here is to educate the other members in the group, to train us to refer you and to refer you strongly, right? All right, so the nuts and bolts of that is that you have to connect the dots for us. You have to connect the dots between what it is that you do and your brand and the people that will do business with you or that can refer you to business. So let me tell you what that looks like. First, you have to tell me how I will know that I have run into somebody who can use your business or who can use your service. If I don't know what that person looks like, if I don't know with clarity what a good referral looks like for you, then I'm not going to introduce them. The example I used, I just went and got dental insurance. And if I were to say to you, hey, when's the next time you're out front in your front lawn talking to somebody about the fact that they need dental insurance, make sure that you give them my name and phone number. You're never going to have that conversation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You're never going to talk to somebody about the fact that they need dental insurance, just like run-of-the-mill every day we were out throwing a ball for the dog and the subject of dental insurance came up. But you might instead say, hey, the next time you're talking about somebody about the fact that they just had a kid or that their kid just lost a tooth, now all of a sudden, if you can give me an easy way to connect the dots, I could bring up the subject of dental insurance. I don't know what that easy way to connect the dots is. That's something that you have to come up with for your business, right? But if I can't connect the dots from what you do to what a good referral looks like, I'm not going to be able to refer you. It's also therefore important that I understand what it is that you do and what brand you are. Your brand is not what you tell me. Your brand is what I think about you. Let me give you an example. If I told you you could go to Chuck E. Cheese's to get a great pizza, that's not their brand. Their brand is the games, right? What? McDonald's brand is predictability and playland and toys, not great hamburgers.
The French fries, though, are good.
The French fries are good, right? So if I am unable to communicate my brand to you effectively, you're not going to be able to connect the dots to what a good client looks like. This is what one-on-ones and your 30-second commercials have to be about. In your 30-second commercials, it has to be repetition. Help us understand what your brand is and what your ideal clients look like. And you've got to tell us 6 or 8 or 10 times. If you said it once 6 weeks ago that a good referral for you is my next door neighbor, I don't pick up on it if I only heard it once. That's just the nature of that beast. So help us connect the dots. Help people understand what it is that you do clearly, the kind of client that you're looking for, and then most importantly, how I know when I see them and an easy way to make an introduction. If you can do that, the referrals will explode. The last thing that causes leverage is giving us referrals. If you give me a referral, all of a sudden I am struggling to try and figure out how to give you business. And if you've already connected the dots for me, it gets so much easier. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The truth in this? Okay, that requires some self-analysis and some planning. But with this size of a group, the results can be just absolutely magnificent. Make it a great week.